We have another question about government spending. So according to the U.S. Treasury Department, the federal deficit has climbed from $0.4 trillion in 2015 to $1 trillion in 2019, and then spiked to $3.1 trillion when the pandemic hit in 2020. This spans 2 administrations. What must be done to bring the deficit spending under control? We start with Congressman Bacon.
The key thing that we need to do is hold spending to at least inflation and hopefully slightly below inflation. The administration wanted a 13% increase in domestic spending this year. That's 5 points higher than inflation. That is part of the reason we have the terrible inflation we have today. Is this administration, and also under Speaker Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, they can't seem to spend enough money. We need to have divided government now to force the administration back to the middle. You know, back in 1992, Bill Clinton, for 2 years, was doing the same thing. And then we got the majority back in Congress, and Bill Clinton then had to come to the middle, and we eventually got to balanced budgets. We need to have something like that happen again, where we have a Republican-led Congress, hopefully a Senate and a House, where we compel the president to be more fiscally responsible, start working in the middle, keeping spending within inflation or below. Because this is one of the 2 primary factors that people today are spending 13% more for food. Our money's being devalued by this all Democratic-controlled White House, Senate, and House with their spending. People are paying 25% more for gas, 33% more for fuel or for energy, and it goes on and on. The poorest amongst us are being hurt the most, and it's the reckless spending is one of the 2 main contributors for it. Thank you.
Senator Vargas.
Thank you very much. Congressman Bacon, you can talk and blame the other side and the other party, but then say that you're moderate and you care about finding consensus. You already said you voted for 4 out of 5 of the spending bills. Then you want to lay claim that that is the only reason, that those don't affect inflation whatsoever. My record in the legislature has been passing more than 55 bills into law. I've actually balanced budgets. I've gotten elected to leadership by my Republican and Democratic colleagues. I didn't do that alone. I did that because I earned the trust of my colleagues and actually the trust of Nebraskans to actually work across the aisle and buck the party when it matters. And I controlled spending. I know that threatens you because it's a different type of individual running for Congress. It's not going to belittle somebody just because of their background or their political affiliation. Whereas on the other side, your record of fighting on behalf of working families, you voted against their interests for lowering prescription drug costs or lowering insurance premiums. And you've taken more than $500,000 from prescription drug companies and insurance companies. It's clear who you work on behalf of. We need to send somebody to Congress that knows what a working class family is going through. And that's what I've been going through. That's why I'm going to fight for you.
Congressman, your rebuttal.
I was raised on a farm, middle class. I was a 2nd lieutenant, worked myself up through the ranks, middle class. I feel God's been very good to me, and I thank the Lord. I was able to make general and be elected to do this. But let's talk about the prescription drugs. Tony and a lot of the folks on the left, they want to reduce research and development. America leads the world in inventions and cures, but they want to attack that. And that's how they go about trying to set drug prices. I voted for the insulin bill, the standalone bill. I was one of 12 Republicans who did that. But then Pelosi put that, and Chuck Schumer, put that in with a bigger bill that was going to be 87,000 more IRS agents. It was going to raise taxes by $225 billion and raise your gas tax, your diesel tax, and natural gas. It was a bad bill.
Okay, I think we're still talking about deficit spending. Senator Vargas?
Congressman Bacon, you talk about voting for voting for capping insulin. And in the bill that you voted for, which didn't pass, by the way, the bill that actually passed that controlled the cap on insulin, you voted against. And you take credit for it in your ads. I actually voted for bills like property tax relief and bucked my party and did it because I wanted to stand up for working families. So I showed up and voted in their interests. But when you had the opportunity, you voted against their interests. That's why I'm running for Congress, because a lot of the political talk blaming the left or blaming the party system, I'm not pointing blame on anybody. I want to be a problem solver and actually work on delivering solutions for you.